Yo, what's up my people? There has been some crazy announcements with the One Piece card game. They've revealed a few cards coming in the next set, OP17. And let's start with these goddamn mangas. Oh my god, we've got 4 of the old school Emperors, Newgate, Whitebeard, 10 drop. We're gonna just look at the art for now, and then I'll go through the cards and what they do. We got Shanks, we got Kaido, Emperor of the Sea, and Big Mom as well. Personally, I think the artwork is amazing. I'm happy they've come back to the old 4 Emperors as well. I think they didn't get enough love. Well, Newgate got a really good leader, but he only had 1, and they already announced, I don't know if you saw before, I can show you guys as well. They already announced a leader for Newgate, a red leader, so this would work well with it. There's a Shanks leader, a Kaido leader, and a Big Mom leader. So all 4 of these cards have got a manga and a leader card. We'll go through the leaders as well soon. And then we also have, I believe these are the SP cards. We've got an SP Luffy and an SP Blackbeard. This Blackbeard, I believe, is the one that KOs a 3k or less, or is it a free cost or less? I believe it's a free cost or less. This Luffy, let me know in the comments what Luffy this is, because I don't recognize a 7 drop 9k Luffy. It probably wasn't played, which is why I don't recognize it. And it's red as well. It's also Shanks. This is the one of the 10 drop Shanks, and this is the buggy, I believe, that stops 3 or 4 cost characters from attacking. This 10 drop 12k one, I believe, is the one that restands Dawn. Let me know if I'm wrong. There's also the Garp, the Navy Garp that plays another Navy character, that 8k power or less. This artwork I think is amazing. Genuinely, I think this is amazing. And then we also have the Roger, which is the Roger that gives plus 2k power. The artwork, I love this artwork. I have to get one of each just because of the artwork. And then this is the Zoro, the 7 cost 9k Zoro that gives you 2k power as well, your leader 2k power, and it has rush character. This artwork is I need to get one of each one. I have to get one of each one. And then you have Odin, Green Odin, 5 cost 6k. I need to get these cards. Just the artwork is so beautiful. I think OP17 is gonna go crazy. The people are gonna be buying this out. It's already tough getting a product, but now this set is going to be even more difficult. So this is the Yamato from the new Yamato deck that summons a Yamato from the trash, and then we also have the Rayleigh, which KOs a 7k power or less. This artwork is I need one of each. I hope it's not too expensive. I really hope it's not too expensive. And I've left the best part to last, a manga leader. I don't know if this is gonna be in the box and it's gonna be difficult to get, or it's gonna be like a box topper, but manga leader, this is the first time we're seeing it. This is mental. A manga Luffy leader. The price of this is gonna be insane if you can only get it in a box and it's part of the manga pool. This is gonna be mental. I want it, but I know I can't afford it. Let me know which of the cards you guys found the most interesting, or the ones that you want the most. For now, let's go through all the effects of the cards. Okay, so firstly we got this promo Luffy, and it's an Elbaf, 4 Emperor, Straw Hat Crew, 2k counter, 4 cost 5k power. If your leader has any given Dawn on KO, you may play up to 1 character card with the type Straw Hat Crew with the power of 6,000 or less from your hand. It's a 4 drop 5k that replaces itself essentially for free. You just have to have a Don on your leader, which is quite good, and it's red, so it could work in quite a few different decks, to be honest. Because it summons a Straw Hat Crew type character, and it doesn't lock it to, it could be a Luffy. You could play the same card off this, so I think it's going to be quite strong. The decks I'm thinking of is like Rayleigh. I can see Rayleigh playing this card, summoning a Luffy off the Luffy, or summoning Nami, or any of the Straw Hat Crew off this character that's the 6k power or less. This can be used in the red green ace deck as well, because you can summon any Straw Hat Crew from there. A 29th anniversary set, you have to get this from that set, so I don't think it's going to be played often because it's going to be hard to get a playset off. Next we have Charlotte Linlin Leader. When attacking, you may discard 1 card from your hand. Your opponent chooses one of the effects. Discard 1 card from your hand and add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. So I believe it's either essentially you're discarding 2 cards to get a life, or your opponent discards a card from their hand, but they get to choose. So I don't know, we're gonna have to wait for support. I don't want to pre-assume, but the effect looks kind of mid. But it's going to depend on the support that this deck gets. That's going to make a big difference. From the way it looks, the leader needs a lot of cards in hands if it's going to be doing this every turn. You don't have to activate the effect, but what's the point of the leader if you're not going to activate the effect? We have Shanks leader here, which is amazing. I'm happy he's got his second leader finally. Actually, it's his third leader. I forgot there's also a purple Shanks leader, there's a red Shanks leader, and this is the green one. 5k 5 life leader. Once per turn, activate main. You may trash one card from your hand, rest one Don card. So you trash a card and you rest a Don card. Up to one of your opponent's rested characters will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. That's calm. It's the same as playing like, I don't know, like a Gaudino or a Pirona. You stop without using 4 Don, but for 1 Don, because those two cost 4 Don, for 1 Don and 1 card from your hand, you can stop something from restanding, which I think is very strong. You can keep like a Newgate or any 10 drop out of commission, a Blackbeard, you can keep out of commission, blocker, you can keep out of commission, essentially, for the rest of the game. There's a Kaido leader as well. 5k power, 5 life leader. When attacking or on opponent's attack, once per turn, so you can use it on your turn and your opponent's turn. Don -1, up to one of your opponent's characters gain minus 2,000 power during this turn. So when you're attacking, you can Don -1, minus 2,000 power from a character that you're trying to kill. And when he's attacking, is basically a Don -1. It's a free 2k counter. A Don -1, 2k counter. If you're on 10 Don, you're gonna get those Don back anyway. And purple tends to ramp a lot, so I can see Kaido getting to 10 Don quite quickly. Every turn just having a free 2k counter, that's crazy. And then there's also cards I can see being run in this deck that will make this leader 7k power or 6k power. For example, I think there's that kid that gives it 1k power. This is one of the supports. That's a 10 drop 12k that gives all cards in your hand, character cards in your hand, without a counter plus 1k. It doesn't have to be a Kaido or Kaido Pirates, was it Animal Pirates, Animal Kingdom Pirates plus 1k. Any character card in your hand gets 1k counter. So you can run bricks if you have this on the field. And then you activate main, Don -1, it basically is the on play. If this character was played on this turn, negate the effects of one of your opponent's characters with the cost of 6 or less and KO that character. So that's good against, for example, Marco Broca or even a Nami. Anything that has KO effects, this will stop it. And it negates effects as well. So yeah, it negates effects, KOs it. The counter part of it makes it more worth it. Okay, so for the Newgate has this support that's been shown. If your opponent has a character with 10,000 power or more, give this card in your hand -4 cost. So for 6 cost, you can play a 12k power. This is too much. This is too much. For 6 cost, you can play a 12k power character. Yeah. And on play, your single colored leader has 8,000 power. So your 5k leader, which is the 5k Whitebeard, or you can even play this in ace, both aces, they'll get 8k power until the end of your opponent's next turn. It's quite decent. For 6 cost, it's worth it. If you have to pay it for 10 cost, it's not worth it. But if you can play it for 6 cost, it's definitely worth it. This Shanks on play, it has Rush. Set up to 2 of your Don cards as active. So for 8 Don essentially, you use 10 Don to play it, you get 2 Don back. It has Rush, and it rests all of your opponent's characters. So you could win the game with this card. Essentially what you have to do is get your opponent to 0 life, play this out, attack, rest everything, then attack with your leader, whatever you have on board. You stop all blockers, which is mental. The only thing that can stop this is like the Usopp blocker that can't be rested by opponent's effects. And then we have a Big Mom, support all of your characters with 4,000 base power and a trigger become 8,000 base power. We haven't seen enough support for Big Mom. Maybe this will be handy. And then on play, you draw 1 card and choose one of the effects. Either you can add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life card, so you could either heal, or add up to 1 card from your opponent's life to their owner's hand. So you either make them remove a life or you heal 1. It's kind of mid. If it said your opponent trashes a life, I'd be more inclined to this because it is 10 cost. However, depending on support, it could be OP. If that Lin plays a lot of 4k power characters with trigger, then it could be OP. We don't know yet. We just don't know yet. And then the 10 cost Kaido is your turn once per turn. It's a blocker, 10 drop 12k blocker, and once per turn you can, when a Don is minused, you can add 1 Don card back and set it as active, then set another Don card as active. So you can set 2 Don as active, which works with the leader because the leader also minuses Don. You have other cards that can probably minus Don and then you get 2 Donbakas active essentially with this 10 card. And I'm just gonna go through the older leaders that I'll confirm for this set in case you have missed it. There's a Black Luffy Leader, which your characters with the cost of 12 or more gain blocker, and that's it, that's his effect. But I'm assuming there's gonna be a way for all of your characters to get 12 cost. There has to be a way. All the cards have some effect that allow it. And this is the White Bear Leader I was talking about. 5 cost 5k leader. On opponent's attack once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand up to one of your leader or characters gain plus 4000 power. So it's you trash 1 card, which could be a brick, and your leader or character gains 4000 power. So it's a free 4k counter. Well, 1 cost, I guess, 1 card. You discard 1 card and you get 4k counter. Yeah, those are the reveals. Let me know which art styles you like the most, which cards you're most excited for, which leader you're most excited for. I think OP17 is gonna be a crazy set. So much changes I think are coming to the meta and to the gameplay and everything, just because of these new leaders, the new support, the freaking cards look amazing, the artwork looks amazing. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it, if you can't tell already. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like, share the video, I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.